In this episode, we face our most challenging docking experience yet. One for the books.
Now I don't know if you got any damage to the other
I didn't see any damage.
We're gonna take it out.
Okay. Well, that was shit.
Meanwhile, the quest to fix our fridge continues.
Have to call the fridge guy and see if he can do the work tomorrow in another marina.
And while we wait for deliveries, we get to explore the charm and quiet beauty of a small Greek town. It's all part of the adventure.
Richard eventually got onto the fridge mechanic this morning, and they said they can't come today. They're getting the part, they'll come tomorrow. So we need an extra night in the marina. Richard went and talked to the marina, and they said, okay, we'll see. And now they've just called him in. The marina's just rung and said, come and see us. It's about 10 to 3. We have to be out of here by 2, so I think we're being kicked out. He's been gone for about 10 minutes. If we leave, that's okay. We haven't done a supermarket shop, but then we don't have a fridge anyway. We can't give me anything cold. So we'll be right. We'll go and anchor in a bay, or maybe we go somewhere else and find a town, and then we're just digging into town and do a shop in a little town. Anyway, waiting for Richard to get back. So we've got to go?
Gotta go. Tell them what's going on?
Yep.
So the plan will be is we'll just anchor out in the bay out here,
Okay.
and then see if we can get into one of the other marinas around the bay here. And if we can, have to call the fridge guy and see if he can do the work tomorrow in another marina, which I'm sure he should be able to. Like the other marinas around the bay here are closer than this one to where their office is. But my understanding is we can't anchor in this bay overnight. I don't know. Other people have, but other people have said the Coast Guard have told them to go and move on at times. So anyway, we'll go out there, anchor, and see what we can organise.
Yes.
And if we can't organise to be in a marina, we might shoot back across that other bay
That was like an hour away and it was lovely.
Yep.
Let's do that. Okay.
All right.
We do not need any assistance, just seeking permission to depart the port. Over.
Thank you very much for the inform. Have a nice voyage.
Thank you, sir. Helios out.
Okay, the last thing that we'll do before you drop that one is traffic check.
Yes.
Okay, so you can drop the starboard one now. Okay, drop that side. Okay, can you come back here and undo this for me? So I'm going to throttle off. You just let it stream out. Yep. Well done, honey.
Thank you, Manny.
Made it look like we had a bow thrust. Yeah.
Welcome aboard. We are Jude and Richard. We bought a boat, got married, said goodbye to family and friends, and went sailing. We hope one day to sail the world, but right now we're exploring the spectacular Med as we build our sailing experience and develop Helios for crossing oceans. We'd love you to subscribe to our channel. It's free and it helps the channel grow. We're grateful to those who support us by joining the Sailing Helios crew. Crew get access to our episodes ad-free and enjoy lots of other exclusive content. To find out more, go to sailinghelios.com.
We're approaching the marina. We've got about 16 knots of wind, gusting to low 20s. It's a bit gusty. We know what pier we're on, but we don't know which side of the pier. So we need to put the windward lines on first to secure it and stop us blowing off to the other side. So I've prepared both lines at the back. We'll take down the safety line across the stern before I get in and have all the fenders down. So as we, so Richard will be taking helm. He'll just come in slowly, and as soon as close enough, I will throw the line that's on the windward side to the marinara who'll be there. And then as soon as he tosses that back to me, I tie it off, and then he will be preparing the lazy line, the line that goes under the water, which I'll pick up with the boat hook, and run that forward and secure that as tightly as I can to the bow cleat. In the meantime, Richard will be driving forward. Once he gets that stern line on, he can drive forward, which will pull the bow around towards the wind for me so that I can get that on. I'm not trying to pull the weight off the boat. Once I've got those two, we're secure. Then I can come back and do the same on the other side. So let's see how it goes. The marinaras came out and met us in their little dinghy, which is always nice, and have come down here and shown us, looks like we're 3 boats down. We now can't see them in their dinghy, but we'll see them as soon as we approach. So Richard's decided to reverse that one way down because it's quite narrow. You can see the dinghy just here. We're just coming from here, you can see the flags. We'll get the starboard side line first. It's always great to have someone in a dinghy because if you need a bit of a push, they'll come nudge us. You want me to take them away?
No, I want this one on first, please. Tie it off. Richard, I'm nervous here.
This rope must be prepared here, okay?
Okay, just moving the towards the line.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Just thank you.
Forward, Richard. Forward, 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 forward.
Captain, you have to pull up the mooring more. You have to take the mooring. You have to take more the mooring. More this one. Yes.
Which one? Yeah, but you're not going to pull it because it's going to be too hard. So let me just drive forward and then we can move. Can you let this one?
Captain, you have the weather coming from this side.
I know.
You have to take the mooring as much as possible.
I know, which is why I want this one on, but then I can drive my boat against it.
Your line over here does not hold you because the weather is coming at your side.
I know.
So you're drifting. That's why you must take the mooring
I
first.
had, no, had the propeller here, I had that here.
If you were to take first the mooring, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, I would put the mooring first, and my stern would be over here, and that would be over here, and where would that be? And then the other part of the boat.
Δεν καταλαβαίνει. If you were to take the mooring,
Yes.
none of this would happen because the weather is coming at your side, you know, so you're drifting.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if it caused any damage to the other
I didn't
boat.
see any damage.
We're gonna check it out
Okay.
and let you know.
Well, that was shit. So what they wanted was the bow line on first. And what that would mean is the stern would go off over there and there's nothing we can do from the boat. We're just relying on them and their dinghy to push us.
Well, and the dinghy's around the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we put the stern line on first, which they were all right with, but it meant the bow flew off. We got there.
We did get there, but that's just...
The bow did hit the other next boat. It was right on their wooden tow rail, and
Yeah.
I didn't see any damage at all. So she said, "You hit the boat. We're going to go and inspect damage, and we'll let you know." And she just went and had a look, and then she's left. So I can't see any damage. I don't think so. Usually they'll do as we ask. They recognise that you're the captain, and they'll just do it, even
I've
if they might
never-
have a different opinion.
Never put a bow line on first.
No, she
If
says
I-
you have to have the bow line because the wind's coming from here.
I understand where the wind's coming from, but she doesn't quite know the dynamics of the boat.
Yeah.
If I get this stern line on, one line, then I've got the boat secured because I can power against it.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the dock. The bow's going to go up into the wind, and it gives us time to get this other side on. And all they need to do is sit off my bow just to stop it blowing away. That's all
Yeah.
they need to do.
Yeah. And even if they didn't, we'd still be okay, because then we can get the bow line on.
Yep. And it's exactly what we just did at the last marina.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's always stressful.
We're here at Helios Marina, and I have the fridge technicians on board. They turned up first thing this morning at 11 a.m. Anyway, we have to be out of here by 3. Today is Thursday, so that makes tomorrow Friday, which makes the day when most charters come back. So while the port looks pretty free at the moment, I would say by tomorrow morning there'll be people coming in here. So anyway, we need to be gone in about an hour. Jude's gone to the supermarket. These guys are just trying to finish up putting bits back together. They've just got to gas it now. Cutting it to the wire. It's been a really hectic few days here. We've seen no archaeological sites in Athens. It's all just been managing logistics and emailing and phoning and harassing these people to just turn up and or even just communicate. Anyway, that can be life on a sailboat at times. It's all down to me, this one, because I put the hole in the fridge. So Jude's just off doing a supermarket shop. She'll probably be back just before 3. I'll get the boat ready. Hope these guys are off the boat about 2:45. We call the Marinaros to come round. They've got to assist us off the dock. It's their policy. And then we're back across the bay to where we were a couple of days ago, just to anchor until Starlink turns up. Goodness knows when that is. It's meant to be sometime between today and Monday. At the moment, it still says it's preparing for shipments, so we'll see. And then even when that turns up, we've got to get back into Zia. Even for a half an hour, we need to sort of make arrangements with them to get in and pick it up. Well, it's 2:55 p.m. and they have just finished. There was a couple of leaks. They gassed up and then found a leak and fixed it, and gassed up and found another leak and fixed it. Anyway, so now they just need to get off the boat so I can leave. Not trying to be impolite, but need to give the marina guys a call and get them around here so they can give assistance for us to leave. So we've got wind coming from the beam. It's only about 8-9 knots, but the fairway down here is pretty narrow. Trick for me on this boat is being able to turn. I've got to get underway to turn. I've got no prop wash. My prop walk will turn me to port, which is where I want to go. I've just got to watch I don't get too much speed, because if I don't turn enough and I want to reverse, then my prop walk is going to take me the other way and take my ass into the boat next door. So the trick is going to be release our leeward aft line, release our leeward front line here. We're going to motor against the stern line, drop the bow line on the windward side, and then I'll cut the motor and I'll let the bow start to drift around, probably about 30 degrees, and then release the stern and we shoot out. And that way I've only really got to turn about another 30 or 40 degrees and we'll be good. That's the theory.
It's nice to stop.
Yeah, it's nice to be back at anchor and out of the marinas.
Yeah, 3 nights at marinas. And it's a bit stressful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been stressful just trying to just organise between the marinas and the technicians time, when they're going to be there, and their communication has just been, well, to me it feels awful, but I suppose it's because I have such time constraints. If you just had your boat in the marina in sometime this week, so they could turn up, then it wouldn't be so bad.
But I'm grateful they have great English skills, because we don't have any Greek skills.
No. But they've been very good. When they've turned up, they've been very good. So, job's done, motor. So
better.
Yes.
Definitely better.
Definitely better, well, and it's definitely right.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus. The fridge is done.
Yeah, getting cooler.
It's getting cooler. So we actually have a probe that we have in our little Bluetooth probe. We can monitor it on our Victron Servo GX, which is nice. In fact, I think it's even working better than the previous fridge.
Great.
Before I put a hole in it. So
put a hole in this one,
so that's good, because last year the fridge really struggled over summer.
Parcels?
Parcels. So we collected the headsets when we got there.
Yeah, they've been good.
The Bluetooth dongle for the batteries turned up about an hour after we left the Zia Marina, so we have to go back and get that. Starlink is still on its way. It's due sometime between about now and Monday, though we could get a notice on Monday that it's been rescheduled to sometime later. That's what they did last time. I
got a supermarket shop done in, just in time.
Yeah. And we still need to pay the fridge guys. I have to say, the trusting nature of them is, oh yeah, whatever, just
give me an email address.
Yeah.
And then it was €500, unless you want to pay VAT, and then it'll be $625. I'm like, okay, that's our choice. He goes, sure, just bring us cash.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. I suppose a boat's not a great getaway vehicle.
We can do 10 knots.
Yeah, with a good wind in the right direction. So so we've got to get some cash back to them.
So pretty successful.
Yeah, it's just been good. One last thing, just the Starlink.
Yeah.
The thing that I really want.
Oh, won't it be good?
Which means that I really need to pull my finger out and do the final bit of cabling on the inverter, so as soon as that Starlink arrives, we'll be ready to go. Yeah. Because uploading videos is, oh man, I'm just trying to upload one at the moment. I've been going 5 hours and I've got about 35% done. So it's difficult. Well, the other thing we got that's really working is I've been having so many problems with my laptop, just editing, it just stopping. It just freezes.
I was going to say, don't use the word freezes, because it's,
because it's everything.
I think it's overheating.
Yeah, we think it's actually overheating. So I bought this big fan base. No, not like YouTube fan base, like a big fan base that sits under the laptop.
Like on an angle?
Yeah, and just draws air through the laptop. And that seems to be a success.
Powered. And it's actually chilly. It's cool there.
It's only about €35, so a bit of a bargain. So that seems to be working because, man, producing videos the last 2 weeks has just been a nightmare. Yeah. Terrible. Nine bells, 9 a.m. It goes every 15 minutes. It's good service when you don't own a watch.
It's a plastic bag inside a bit of rubber tubing. We collect rubbish that we see floating. This looks like a tube from a tyre stuffed with plastic. And I was just a bit nervous to pick it up at first in case it had sharp stuff in it. Usually it's drink bottles and chippy packets. We're on an island called Salamina, pretty close to Athens.
Yes.
We haven't explored it yet. It's a nice quiet bay, that's what we're here for. We're going to go and have a look around. We just had a cafe, a coffee and a cafe. Whoa, so noisy and so many men.
Yes, they love getting together and talking. I assume it's probably politics, but anyway, I have no idea. That's my assumption.
Now there is a attraction here, an archaeological attraction, just about 15 minutes walk down the road. So we're going to go and have a look at that.
Well, we think it is.
Yes.
It could just be something that was built in the 1970s to look like an archaeological attraction. We don't know. Anyway, we'll go and have a look. Small little fishing port, cute little church.
Lots of bells.
Lots of bells. The mini market just up here. So a few things for us to explore. And it's just a very authentic little coastal Greek town.
It looks like a local holiday destination. For locals, not for international tourists.
Yeah.
Anyway,
a few little tavernas on the beach.
That's a lovely tiny little harbour for the local boats. It's adorable. Don't think we'll get Helios in here though, hey hun? Says 1994. Maybe you're right, babe. I want to put this into translate. Well, no idea. It doesn't look very old. Beautiful though. Nice and cool in the stone. Well, I reckon it's modern. Maybe built on an old site as a community space. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Even these arches here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to make them so much better back in the old days.
There might be some original rubble there, but
You know, I love seeing the gum trees.
yes,
Don't know if they're original.
it's a beautiful little development along the coast. They've done up all the way down here too.
Yeah.
When we first came here, we were anchored just over there, just around that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's our exercise for the morning. 15 minutes along the coast, didn't we have a walk? 15 minutes back.
So we've done enough for an ice cream?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Because I saw an ice cream shop on the way.
Hey, honey. You've got to eat it quickly. Let's find some shade. Gotta be quick, it's gonna melt. Ooh. Yes.
Job done. It's lovely.
Lovely walk through the town. You know, it's always nice to get back on the water.
Yeah, it's getting hot out here.
Yeah, it's probably close to midday. Have a swim when we get back.